Hey, what's up amigos? Today I'm going to show you how I shot and edited this photo in Adobe Photoshop. Now we're finally here and we're about to shoot this car down here. And what we're currently doing is just cleaning up the areas around the car. I know we can clean up most of it with Adobe Photoshop, but it's gonna take a minute to clean up, better than 10 or 5. I forgot my sunglasses. It's not cool. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is try and find the right angle. So far we've positioned the car it's like so. So for this Jeep, I think a low profile shot would definitely work. However, we got the sun is overpowering the rear of the car and the front is going to be sort of dark. So this is the flash unit that we're going to try, which is the Godox AD360. And so we've attached the battery unit. And what's cool about this is that you can extend it, and then of course we can position the strobe the way we like it. Of course I'm going to remove this front diffuser in a bit. Alright, so now that we're done shooting, I imported everything into Lightroom and I went through it and I selected some individual shots that we are going to import into Photoshop, and then we're going to sort of like peel off and select mask in the shots, part of the shots that we would like to use in that photo. And let me walk you through it right now. So this is the base shot. This is where we're going to base the shot at. So far we have the car is properly exposed. Well, not entirely, but the image is properly exposed. But of course you would notice here that we have some really dark areas. I mean, we can use the shadows to view that, but we're not going to do so, not in this tutorial. We're going to do it through the other shots that we took with the strobe. For example, this shot, I'm going to mask in the wheels, the front wheels. I've got my assistant Hussein here who is pointing the Godox AD360 to expose the wheel. Now part of the wheel is not as well visible, and we're going to use another shot like this one and get the details in. Alright, so we're going to use this for the wheels, and I can see some nice details here as well that we can definitely mask in later on in Photoshop. Similarly with this one, we're going to mask in the back wheel. For this one, I think we spoke about this, just some fine details, and perhaps this one over here. Yeah, it's the same thing. So I'd either use that or this for the wheels and for the front sort of thing. But I don't know what they call it anyway. Moving onwards here, I think it's, you see, anything that I shoot about 90 degrees will get a reflection, like the one here. This I would definitely mask in because I kind of like the way it looks. And I might just mask in this as well. The highlight over here. Kind of like how it looks. And perhaps this. Just fine details. Alright, moving onwards. This is going to be the front exposure. Kind of like it. I don't have a lot of reflections. It's kind of smooth. I like it. Alright, for this shot, I might use this, but not really. Let me just remove, because I'm going to use one of the other images to get that detail in. Alright. And for this, these are just details over here that I would like to mask in later on Photoshop. Let's do that. I'm going to select them all, well, my selection, and I'm going to open them as layers in Adobe Photoshop. Open as layers. There you go. Alright, so now that we have them open in Photoshop, let's start masking in the details in. So we'll start off with this shot. Like, I need to align it. It's not properly aligned. Just give me a minute, I'll do that. Alright, so let's start with the first shot, and we're going to mask in the front wheel. Well, let's do that right away. Let's see what else we can mask in with the first shot. So we can mask in the wheel, we can mask in the side mirror, and perhaps the highlight here. And maybe this as well. Let's do that. Oops, wrong mask. And that's our dog. Alright, let's invert the mask. I'll brush in the details. Just a soft brush. Make sure it's white. I usually keep the flow about 70%. And then start brushing in the details. Like so. You can use the pen tool to fine-tune the selection, but for this video, for the purpose of this video, I'm going just to do it roughly. And there you go. So we brushed in the front wheel, and we say there's a highlight that we need to brush in. Just down here. That's cool. Brush in the side mirror. Alright, so now that we're back into Lightroom, we're going to apply the final adjustments to have, that final look. Alright, so I'll start off with the white balance. I'd like to have a bit of yellow, sort of summery look. Just maybe around 22 is good. And yeah, that's fine. We'll add some clarity. Maybe a bit of vibrance. Going to add more yellow to the shot in the highlights. I would usually use a complementary color in the shadows, like the blues, but for this shot I'm just gonna go another with yellow. I just need it to be like, to have that look, just kind of bald. I mean, it's fine. Maybe it's too much, maybe it's not. We need to decrease a bit. The yellows here, yeah, that's good. Okay, I mean, we've added sharpening, but adding a little bit more and masking it out wouldn't harm. Alright, enable the profile correction. I shot that on Canon, so this is the before and after. Yeah, that's good. I mean, we can add a bit of vignette, not too much. And that's about it, fellas. We've reached the look that we were aiming for. I mean, I've done that very fast and quickly for the sake of this video, but now that you know the trick, go ahead and experiment with it. If you have any question, please leave it in the comment section below. And until the next video, see you later, amigos.